This is the most popular quote from Understanding Michael Porter by Joan Magretta. And it's a bit controversial. You've probably heard of Porter's 5 forces. He's that Porter, the Harvard Business School professor, business strategist. So Joan was his editor at HBR and brought all his ideas into one book. Ready? Competition focuses more on meeting customer needs than on demolishing rivals. Okay, well, this is embarrassing because I've talked about my product strategy like I'm a football coach. Stop pretending, Sondra, you don't know anything about football. Focusing on competition comes from war and sports, where it's a zero-sum game, a winner-take-all world. But as you know, that doesn't make any sense in business because we product leaders are usually physically weak and would never survive our first battle. But also, the business world is far from a zero-sum game. In fact, there can be many winners. The world is full of customers to serve and problems to solve, so you usually don't have to destroy your rivals to be successful. Trying to destroy your rivals is what Porter calls competition to be the best, which is silly because what does that even mean? Best is meaningless without the context of the customer who you're serving. Joan says, in the vast majority of businesses, there is simply no such thing as the best. She gives an interesting example of competing to be the best business making seats for airport waiting areas. Oh, that's why those airport seats suck. What is the best? It depends on the customer's goals, and the customer is the airport. Do they want people to be super comfortable, or do they want them to be uncomfortable so they get up and hit the shops? When you think about competition, instead of thinking, my rival does X, so I shall do X and do it best, instead you should think, who is my customer? What problems do they have? And how can I uniquely solve that problem so that they choose my product over my rivals? To compete, focus on the customer, not your rivals. But what do you think? Is Porter wrong? Maybe we can take 1 day per quarter to focus on crushing our rivals? Like, just for fun? You got this. Oh, that's why those airport seats suck.